Mr. Magic Mass has got the beautiful role of being host. But everyone can jump in now if they want. If Magic doesn't want to be the host, if he disconnects, if he quits out and then comes back in, it'll give that to me. But I've got the password there as Super Sprint, capital S for Super, no space, all one word. No hurry. So guys that are just joining into the Discord at this stage of the channel, welcome. We've obviously, I got a message from Michael Ney. Unfortunately, he can't make it, which is unfortunate. His name was up there in the practice time board, so he would have been a front runner, so unable to make it tonight. Give us all a little bit more of an opportunity to take his place that he may have been, so that's positive, I guess. But looking at some of the practice times in the Just Race server, we've got a good group of people around at different paces, so it should be a good race right through the field. There should be someone that you'll find yourself racing against, and that always improves your racecraft and gives you a bit of enjoyment at the same time as well. So I'll give it a little bit more. We've got 7 minutes before we go into the practice. Just beforehand, I just want to touch on a few little things. So we'll just wait till we get a few more people in the Discord chat and also join in our lobby.
How you going, guys?
G'day, mate.
Glad that you joined in. You got the Shell livery.
Yeah, someone else took my number 33, so but it's all right. I'll jump in this car.
Well, 11's not too bad. So
Testing. Can anyone hear me?
we
Yep.
can hear you, G dude. Welcome, my friend.
Oh, sorry. I've just been on there for the last 10 minutes. I've had nothing.
Maybe muted. I don't know. You weren't muted here on your end on Discord. It didn't show, but anyway, you're coming through nice and clear.
Just now or before?
No, just now.
Thank you. Thank you.
So maybe it was because your wife maybe have muted you for forgetting her birthday almost last week.
Yeah, she muted me.
Yeah, there's a difference.
Nuked. That's it.
Yeah.
We're looking to have a good little turnout tonight, guys. So it should be good. It's a busy track. So yeah, it's get a feel and a few elbows out, but hopefully it's going to be a fairly clean race. No weather to report, so we should have a clear running for both races. Obviously, as we know, the 35-minute race, the first feature race, is got a mandatory stop for 2 tyres in that race. And then we'll have a little break while the new lobby gets opened up. And the second race has only got a 5-minute qualifying session, followed by the 20-minute sprint race, which does not have a pit stop needed, or mandatory stops not required. Difference as far as points is concerned, the feature race, the opening round, is a standard feature race, or the normal base points with 30 points for first, going down to 1 point to 20th. Then the sprint race, because it's a reduced margin, this is based on the Brazilian Stock Car Championship pointing structure. First gets 24 points, so 6 points difference basically from the feature race for the earlier race. But once we get to 6th position where there's 15 points, it just goes down the same as the normal point system. So 1 point per position from 6. So you get 15 points for 6th, 7th place you get 14 points, etc. as you go down. So it's only the top 5 that have a different point structure compared to the feature race structure. Practice, yes, Viseron, it is 20 minutes practice. And then we go into a 10-minute qualifying session for the first race. And as I said, the 35-minute timed race with that mandatory pit stop for 2 tyres.
Evening all. Hello.
Hello, good.
Hey. Cool.
Now we've got about 3 minutes before we kick things off, guys. So hopefully, if you are waiting to join the race server, just make sure that you enter that password in, which is Super Sprint.
Do you mean leave the lobby, Woody? Because I think I'm hosting.
Yeah, it's really up to you. You can quit out and then I should become the host and then you can come back, or alternatively all you need to do is hit the start go button in this lobby. Everything then just goes on automatically after that, mate.
Oh,
So
okay.
it doesn't
Oh,
really
okay.
matter.
Alright. No, I jumped in. I was like, "Where's everyone?"
Yeah, that's all right. We're just all a little bit slow tonight.
First and last to leave the grid.
That's pretty much it. So, as some of the returning drivers from last week, you might have noticed that we had the qualifying session where we had the top 6 go out on their own near the very end. This does not apply for this this round. It's only the endurance rounds, which is the opening round and the final round, that we've got that in place. So everyone out on track for the qualifying. But as we said, we've got the 20-minute practice coming up very shortly. Just to let people know, everything looked pretty good last week. We didn't have too much to report on. There was just one little incident there that caused a penalty to be awarded, which was just a 10-second penalty for someone getting involved with a little bit of incident and not redressing. But they've all been awarded. They've seen that, and obviously next time, hopefully. That'll be done a little bit better. But there wasn't too much to blame, to be honest, in that one. But one thing that we did find a couple of times was a few drivers defending moving under brakes, which can get a bit dangerous, guys. So just make sure we've got it in the rules that you can make a defensive move, but it's basically to make your intentions clear before coming into the braking area. So if you want to hold the inside, sort of move down the centre of the track. And then if the car's following you, obviously move a little bit further down the inside to defend that spot if you need to. But there's no trying to weave under braking to try and take that corner if someone's going down the inside. So if you've sort of made a break and you've braked a little bit early and the other car's come down a little bit faster or got the brakes on a little bit later, try and give him room. Sometimes a smart thing too as well is just to get on the brakes a little bit harder, just to see if he overshoots that corner. Because if you take a tighter line and he does overshoot that corner, you're pretty much going to get the undercut back through and power out of that corner back in that position. So just a little bit to be wary of. But by all means, you are free to try and defend that spot, but just try not to be making more than that one defensive move, and try and keep your braking consistent in the same way that you're travelling. Blue flags is another thing that we do have. I think every league will have problems with blue flags, but just be aware that they're there to let you know that the faster car is coming towards you, following you behind. So please just be aware of that. If you are in a battle with another car, obviously the leading cars have to acknowledge that as well, and try and pass safely. But the slower cars do still need to try and get out of the way, the safest place possible to let those faster cars through cleanly as well. So it's a mutual sort of thing to do. We're in voice channels, so that's a perfect opportunity to even let the faster cars know that you'll let them through out of this next corner, or just you just got to get through these corners and then you're going to let them through. That's fine. but just be wary of that, just to try and let them through. Best thing to do is trying to stay on your racing line the best way you can, and then just get off the throttle a little bit when it's safe to do so, so those cars can pass you before the next braking area of the next corner if possible. If you want to stay off the racing line, that's fine. Just try and hug the inside of the corner on the exit, giving the opening the track for the faster cars to take the normal racing line of the exit of that corner, and that way there they can pass you on the normal racing line. But other than that, guys, I think we're nearly ready to go. I'm just going to double check that the guys that are here that are actually in the lobby. We should have 13. Maybe some more.
Jimmy
I got
vote to start
13.
with Wood.
Yeah, 13. All right, so I think we're all good. If everyone's got their right car, which it looks like everyone does, but just double check that quickly. And I think we're all good to go. So yes, Magic, if you want to say vote to start, we can go. Welcome to Detective as well. He missed the first round. A few others. G-Dude missed the first round. Groover, late sign on just today. So welcome to Groover.
Yeah, thanks for that, mate.
How you going, guys?
Hey, Matt.
Eddie.
Good, mate.
And I also thank you to Detective for making us aware of this track layout. I did do my original research way back a couple of months ago, and the only thing that I got on Wikipedia was the full version. But then obviously finding those Brazilian YouTube clips, I could actually watch a little bit, and you did see that they do use that shorter little layout with the chicane. So thanks again.
I tried to do just wanted to see some footage from the race, and it was quite cool. But when I was googling YouTubing, I found some promo videos for Londrina as a place. Oh my god, I want to go there.
Uh-huh.
It's like a kind of 90s surface paradise.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Bikini meter maids and all that, mate.
Well, I didn't see any bikinis, but there's some pretty nice.
The Surface Paradise track. Or is it near the golf course now? A bit past there.
Oh,
Is
the
that the one?
original Surface
Yeah.
Paradise. No,
Is that the
I
one you're
think-
talking about? Or the Gold Coast?
I was just
IndyCar.
thinking as a location, as a city.
Oh, yeah,
as
yeah,
a
yeah.
city, it's amazing. It's because it's got a lot of very familiar stuff because it's an English settlement, so a lot of the street signs and stuff are very familiar to us. And yeah, it actually just looks like an amazing place to live. This looks like being on the Gold Coast, but like from the 90s.
I think I missed the start of the driver's briefing. Woody, was that 2-tyre mandatory stop for race 1?
Yeah, it is 2 tyres for race 1 only.
Cold, watch out.
Thank you.
Mandatory stop.
Yep. There it is. Yep, see it there and there. I had to just read up.
What's this for the race or for qualifying?
I mean, this is another one that's passing opportunity. It's another one passing opportunity.
I think everyone's got to be have their heads on for the start of the race, but yeah, I agree that there is a opportunity to pass there, but you need both drivers to well, the car in front, if he gets caught out with the driver driving down the inside, you might just have to concede that position early and hope that car gets a track cut by going too fast in there or something. I don't know.
You can go through too wide as long as you're both allowing by slowing up.
I would almost say if you were on the inside of the left-hander, I don't see how the guy on the right's going to get all the way around the outside. If someone tries the right side, I reckon you're more than welcome to leave them no space on the exit, in my opinion. But that's yeah, you have to be almost fully in front. I reckon that left-hander on the outside to be given any respect. But I reckon yeah.
It's almost like a driver's agreement, like they do at surfers at the beach chicane. Like if you're in front at a certain point, you've got the right of that corner. So I don't know if that's something we want to do. We could always think about that before the race, but let's just practice. Come up with an idea. We can discuss it if we want. I know there is a prominent 50-metre board. I think. I don't know if it's on the ground. Is it up in the air? I think it's up in the air.
On the air.
We could use that as a reference point. You've got to be in front of that. Whoever's in front of that time have the right of the corner. You're already on the brakes before then.
Yeah, if someone's down on your left, I think you kind of just like got to let them have it. But on the right, I think you can do almost whatever you want. If they're pretty much, if you can see them out the front of your car, they might be far enough up. But otherwise, yeah, just my 2 cents.
I think if you're in front of the 50-metre board, I think you should have the right to be able to turn in on the corner without knowing a car's going to be there up either side, if you know what I'm saying. Yep. It's not the only corner. You think about the last little sector too, up the back straight, the cars are all a little bit loose too, so it's cars diving into those two little left sweepers. Again, it's racing smart, give him room, and yeah, it's going to be tough.
Yeah, I think safety first. Everyone think look after yourself and you look after everyone.
Well said. To win the race, first you must finish.
That lap time was 1:14.70. Sector 3's at 10th off the pace.
And not get drive-throughs and shortcuts. So that's self-policing anyway.
Don't run out of fuel.
The leader has just done a 1:14.46. The leader's just done a 1:13.27.
And also, guys, if you have not done a pit entry at all at this stage on this track, I would be doing it in this practice session, guys, because you don't want to have to do it in the first race and find out that you have got a chicane to navigate and it is very tight.
You don't want the first pit stall either, it sucks.
Oh, it does. And that'll be me, probably, being the host. Oh, it'll be actually, I'm not the host, sorry, so it'll be Magic.
It's okay if you know you're in it, but if you go in there blind thinking, oh, I'll find it when I get in there, you'll miss it.
The guy ahead has just posted a 1:14.68.
And for the newcomers as well, the push to pass does not work until the race itself. I'll explain that a little bit later. And if you're asking what's push to pass, well, you need to at least have a button mapped for your boost button. It's called boost in your settings.
You weren't kidding about that pit entry.
Yeah, it's a shocker. Something about Brazilian tracks and their pit entries. They're either long or they're just challenging.
The pit exit's clear. Okay, Brock, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Yeah, it's just coming through really lightly. Don't know who it is. Yeah, it's just really lightly.
P8. Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.5 off the pace. Your lap time was at 1:15.44. Sector 3 is 3.1 off the pace. There's a car leaving the pit lane. 10th position. That lap was at 114.85. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
Just for anyone that's still got some time in practice, just make sure you've got a pit strategy sorted as well for the race, because you know qualifying's only 10 minutes, so unless you're going to use some time in qualifying to do it. But if you want to do it in practice, make sure you just go into your setup and get a pit strategy done. You've got to at least change 2 tyres, so it can be all tyres or just the fronts or just the rears. It's really up to you. You don't need to put any fuel in, it's up to you as well.
Nice lap, detective. Haven't seen a 12 yet myself.
Me either, mate. That's great.
It's insane. Well done. And the other person I forgot to welcome onto the grid this week is also Lou. So welcome, Lou. Missed the first round, so welcome on board. So we're going to go into qualifying, guys. It's 10 minutes. All cars on track during that time, or if you want to be on track. Please just be mindful of cars on the track, that there is no overtaking during qualifying unless the car in front of you has let you through, or alternatively we ask the cars, if you're not on a hot lap, to try and be mindful and let those cars behind you through without impeding them if possible. If you're preparing for a lap, just be mindful of those cars coming into that last few left-hand sweepers from the back straight. So just be very mindful of that, guys, because once you get into the little left and right, we should be right to, you know, if you're in front, you should be right to get going. So remember your pit limiters, guys. Push to pass does not work in qualifying either, so don't worry about that. We may get Night Havoc in during this qualifying. I'm not too sure.
He's
Obviously,
already in.
Yeah,
he's
sorry.
in. Oh, welcome. That's good.
Isn't Darky coming during this as well? That's what you said.
I hope so. I haven't spoken to him.
Sorry,
I read.
racing somewhere.
Yeah, last week I think he said he's had an iRacing race to do first, and then he'll come over.
Gotcha. All right. Best of luck, everyone.
Let them rock, don't rush. Get it running, get it back in the race. has just done a 113.68. There's traffic behind, take care. We've got 6 minutes to do the business. Brakes are cold, be careful. The guy behind has just done a 115.45. Cold tyres all round. Leader has just done a 113.09. P12. Five minutes remaining, 5 minutes left. E8, you're 2 tenths off the pace in sector 1. Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.9 off the pace.
I did that earlier, Cuckoo.
Beach there, buddy.
Oh, okay, I'm going to quit out. Oh, I'm not quit out, but go to things. Thanks, mate. Wondered why I wasn't going.
You're sitting on top of the cab.
Hulkenberg getting assistance.
2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. E4, good lap, that's your best in the session. You're a 10th off the pace in sector 1. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 2. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace. So far, you're a 10th off in sector 1. Sector 2 is 0.32 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.49 off the pace. That's the end of the session. P7.
Oh, that's a familiar number.
Good lap, Cuckoo.
Cheers, that's my first 12.
Yeah, good
Jeez.
on you, bud.
What, that first sector? That's nuts.
That's insane. Well done, guys.
Oh, and hard
All
there,
right.
wasn't he?
Takes about
Yeah.
three. You have 3 goes at it, like 3 invalids before you get one right.
Yeah,
True
well
enough,
done to
mate.
Magic as well. Magic was like at the back of the grid with only a little bit to go as well. So well done getting up there in the third. But just while I've got all your attention, guys, just remember the guys that did it last week understand the rolling start. So it's actually in-games rolling start. Everyone is ghosted at the start of the race. We're going to do a single file formation. I'll ask Cuckoo what side that he may want to be on. Does he want to start the race on the right or the left?
Left.
Okay, so we're going to have all the odd numbers, please, on the left, and all the even numbers will be lining up on the right. We'll try and do that coming into the final 2 left, like through the back straight, if we can, guys. Use these 2 minutes just to ready up while you listen to me, like get your setup loaded and your pit strategy. So yeah, like on this formation lap, guys, your cars are ghosted, so don't have to do anything erratic to avoid the car in front off the grid here. So if a car's just delaying to get started or anything like that, or doing something weird, yeah, you don't have to try and hit the brakes to avoid them. Just go through them and hopefully they will get going. Try and avoid going off the track, please, guys. If you go off the track, lose position on the formation lap, it only gives you a short amount of time to try and get back to that position without copping a penalty. So we'll do our best to take note of any penalties if that does happen, but if you get a drive through, we can't change that. You need to serve it.
So is it
So-
+1 lap, or how does it work exactly? Lap in terms of, oh, it's times, isn't it? Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, it's 35 minutes, and that's it. No +1. But there is that mandatory stop for 2 tyres. So we've got 55 seconds to ready up, guys. So we will go 2 by 2. There is no overtaking, guys, at the start of the race. Once it goes green, we are go. But as I said, guys, it is no overtaking until you cross the start-finish line for the cars in front of you. If you need to overtake the car because the car is really muff the start and you braking will bottleneck the cars behind you, obviously it is safe to pass that car in that instance. So just use your common sense, please. Okay, 17 seconds, guys. 15. We should be all getting readied up now. Just waiting on Groover and Magic. 5 seconds. Always waiting for Magic.
Okay, Brock, you ready?
So hopefully everyone's getting through on there, no problems. Just shout out if there is. But if you're rolling, guys, let's just try and keep it on the track without spinning. So just be mindful if you're warming your tyres.
No Lance Strolls here, guys.
Jesus, Stu.
So we had a discussion earlier about this first corner, guys. Obviously with the overtaking, it's really going to be race smarts, guys. Look after yourself. I think Dado summed it up pretty well. You look after yourself and you should be able to look after everyone else at the same time. So, yeah, just be mindful. I think if you're down the inside, you've got to make sure that you can really make that corner without spearing off the other side, but the car on the inside going through that corner, if someone is, when I say inside, like that first little right-hander, if you find someone on your left there, going to be the inside of that chicane, I would be really trying to brake, let that car through. This is what I'll be probably trying to do, and hopefully he might spear off or miss his
let's form up.
point there. So we've got the odd numbers, please, on the left, and all the even numbers on the right. Thanks, Cirrus. Just remember, guys, overlapping's allowed, but you can't cross the car in front of you before the start finish.
Green, green, green.
That was early.
Race is on, guys. This looks fair. Oh. You're right, mate. Good going.
I've got to freeze.
Window open.
Yeah, you look like you're not too good there, Dado, unfortunately.
V6.
Hopefully you get going.
Can't see anything, boys. I'm just going to have to turn the computer off.
Hard luck, Dado.
Unlucky, mate. We'll see you for race 2, eh?
Hope so. I'll work it out.
Try the old escape before you do
I'm
that.
doing that. Got nothing, mate. That's the old card thing, I think.
Ah, bloody hell.
Yeah.
Push the pass should be activated now, guys, too. Sorry, I forgot explain that. So there is about a 5-second delay after you press it before it gets going.
7th position.
Yeah, mate, that was my bad.
6th place.
Yeah, nice call out, guys.
Lance is now leading. Sectors 2 and 3 are 0.6 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace. Tokyo is now in the lead.
Sorry, spinner.
Alright, mate.
Dude, you
Sector
saw it
2
here.
is 0.7 off the pace. Okay, Brock, the next car is Tokyo. That lap was at 1:14.60, shortest lap in this session. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.28 off the pace. That lap was at 1:14.64. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace. P6. That was at 1:14.52. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace. Okay, Brock, lap times are pretty consistent. Stay lane, keep digging. That's 20 minutes to go. Okay, pit stop requested. When we exit the pits, we should be in position 7, right ahead of Luismi, P5.
All right.
Right, we prefer to stay out of this now. Don't come in.
Yeah, don't come in. You're only going to be able to spectate.
Yep.
We've got to get a new lobby after this anyway.
Okay.
Bit of luck there, is there?
Look out for the pit speed limit. You'll be coming out into traffic. When we leave the pits, we think we'll be in P8, just behind Luismi. Go, go, go. There's a car approaching. Don't cross the white line. Your rear brakes are cold. The left side tyres are cold. P7.
First run.
The leader is pitting now. Alright, Brock, you've got half your fuel left. Your lap time was 1:15.12. Sector 3 is a second off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace. P5. White flag, mate. Ten minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. The guy in front is a lap behind. is 0.6 off the pace. Just done at 115.68. Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace. Sector 3 is 1.5 seconds off the pace. Okay, Brock, the next car is one lap behind. Don't think about lap times, just hit each and every apex. Sector 1 is 0.46 off the pace. That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes. You've just done at 114.62. Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace. The window closing in 2 minutes. That's new fastest lap for Mass, 112.48. The window closes in 1 minute. P6 is closing in. The gap is now 5.3. You're a second down in sector 3. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1. last lap. P5, there's the finish. Good drive.
All right, well done, everyone.
Well done, detective. What happened, man? What happened? Not Havoc. You had a little bit of Lando there at the end.
Yeah, me and Kuka had it coming together. I honestly thought I gave you enough room there, but
Oh no, I lost it. No, I spun on myself.
oh, thank you. That's a bit of relief because I thought I might have hit you.
No, I was worried about hitting you too bad. So I got carried away in the battle. I should have just been patient.
Where did Night Habit come from?
Might have pitted early, I'm not too sure, but we've got a good drive there, but unfortunately lost the lead. I don't know what happened there, but anyway, we'll find out. But awesome drive, everyone. Good to see us all get through. We had 6 on the lead lap there, a few little incidents, but we got race 2 coming up. Obviously, the new lobby, I'll just see when it's actually going to come on. I think it's in about 5 minutes' time.
Sweet, time for a pit stop.
That was crazy. I was just waiting for you to pit. I didn't realise you weren't going to pit again.
Hey Woody, something I noticed there, me just buggerising around on the race setup. It had fuel use no.
That's just a graphic thing.
Yeah, it was definitely fuel being used, that's for sure.
Fair enough. I had nothing else to do to look around shit.
Yeah, that's all right. Thanks for just double checking these things. So yeah, the lobby does open in about 2 minutes, guys, but obviously we will not start. I think I've got it in our schedule here for 5 past the hour. Yeah, 5 past the hour we'll actually continue on. So have your break, guys. Come on in once it gets 5 past the hour. So about 6 minutes for 7 minutes from now, we will continue into, we'd like everyone in the lobby so we can go to qualifying, because it is a 5-minute qualifying, so there's no practice, so we're straight into qualifying and then the sprint race for 20 minutes.
Who got the podium?
Detective, Magic Mass, and then Night Havoc.
Right. What a pain in the ass that shit is.
Yeah, I wonder what's going on there. I actually had a blank screen earlier this morning that came up, so, like I've never had it, but like what you were saying that happens with the your AMD card.
I get the freeze, screen freeze, and then it just goes black, and I've got nothing. I've just got to turn the computer off. So I've uninstalled it, reinstalled it, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, okay. Unfortunately, G-Dude's not going to make this next race. He's not just feeling well, so we've lost one driver. So hopefully everyone else that was there for the first race is back for this one.
I had the worst in lap. I got too hot at the start of sector 3. Those right-handers, well, kept it off the fence, but then I came back on the track and it was like, track cut, drive-through penalty. I was like, oh, you're kidding. And then on the pit entry, I dipped the wheel on the grass on the exit of the first left and spun it, and then I Austin Powers it between the wall and the what do you call it, the bank, because it's steep, and then I had to spin the car around twice. My flick spin failed as well.
Yeah, I did the same thing.
Where'd you end up, Cyrus?
Oh, sixth, but I pretty much had fifth if it weren't for that. But yeah.
You got a good start on me at the beginning of the race. That's about all I got to see, really.
Oh, that's unfortunate, mate. I got a good run on I think it was Detective on lap 1, and it was fun. Just undercut every time one of us was on the inside, and just drift out and come back underneath for like 4 corners in a row. It was pretty sick.
Mm-hmm.
I gambled on taking 4 tyres just in case there was a safety car or something, and might give me a bit of a leg up.
True.
There was such a gap behind us, no point. And,
Yeah. Well, I rarely go 2 tyres, but depends where you're sitting at the time, doesn't it?
Yeah, I changed twice, my mind twice.
I had to pit a bit earlier. I had damage from the early incident I had with G Dude. I had 25%, I think, front end damage, which was causing me dramas, but that was all right. Good recovery in the end. Still came home 7th. I was happy. Looked like a good battle for the lead though. 3 cars. So the lobby's open. I think someone's in there. I went to join and I got disconnected. It happened in the first one too, because I think it was whoever's joining. Probably joined at the same time. That's all right. So I've had to restart my game because for some reason then I've got this searching for lobby all the time screen and can't get rid of it.
At least it's doing it not during the race, mate.
Oh, yeah, sorry, Dado, but yeah, it's annoying.
Gutted. Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering what happened to you, Dado, because you just disappeared in front of me, so I had to check up because I thought something was going to happen, but...
Well, the car disappeared, did it?
Yeah, it did.
Because I know it was just banging against walls or something because I had no screen.
Yeah.
I thought I might be in the road or someone, so I just hit the bloody stop button on the computer. That's all I could do.
Yeah, because I was right on your bumper on the rear exit and on the last corner, and then you just went, disappeared. So, no idea.
It's called...
All right, guys, if we can get everyone's attention just to join this lobby now. Magic again is the host, so we'll have him hosting. That's all fine. I think that lobby there was okay for everyone other than Dado, unfortunately. Same password to get into this lobby. Just make sure you got the right car because you'll find that your car has changed majority of the times. Hope you all got used to the push to pass. It's not the greatest track for the boost button, but obviously you might have seen when you were pressing the button, there is that 5-second delay before it kicks in. And then once it's depleted, it takes just on a lap roughly to regenerate again so you can use it. And I know that race is finished with the mandatory pit stop, but I forgot to, I was meant to mention it to everyone, but when there is a compulsory stop for tyres, there is a little bug in the game, or it's not a bug in the game, I think it's just that they don't have a closed pit window, and when you do have a mandatory stop for tyres, if people pit with only like 2 laps to go or something of a race, you'll find that sometimes they get disqualified at the end of the race. So it's always good to try and make sure that any mandatory stop races that you do in the future, that you get that done with 5 minutes remaining. Just think that there's a pit window that ends with 5 minutes to go of the race, or if you're doing lap races, maybe with 3 laps to go or something like that, just so you don't get that disqualification. I've seen it with a few other leagues around every now and then. Some American leagues that I've raced with, and different other ones where they mystified why they got disqualified, but it's usually because they've tried their mandatory stop right near the end of the race. So there's just going to see how many we've got in our Discord and how many's in there now.
Okay, I just got booted out of that. I'll try it again.
So we should get 12 drivers if we're all in the Discord channel.
Yeah, there's 10 in the room at the moment.
Okay, so I think Dado's coming back. That'll be 11. Is there anyone else in Discord chat that's not here?
Is Lucas coming back?
Oh, the JK's here. So, yeah, we're just waiting for Lucas. Obviously, I think he disconnected or something happened. He might not be having the best time with these cars around here. Okay, well, we'll just hold up to get a reply from you if you can, and then if you can jump in, we'll, because with qualifying, I think we've about 2 minutes remaining or so that you can't join, so it's only a 5-minute session. Thanks for your patience, everyone. He's out. Okay, so Magic, you should be right just to continue on, my friend. Thanks, everyone. So again, same rules for this 5-minute qualifying, guys. Pit limiters, please, when you leave. Be mindful of cars on the track. No overtaking. If you've got a invalidated lap, please try and stay out of the way of other cars or push on if you've got a little bit of a gap so you can get another lap in. The next race is there's no mandatory stop, guys. It's a 20-minute sprint. If you're thinking for fuel.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. P6. You're a tenth off the pace in sector 1. Sixth place. Sectors 2 and 3 are 0.46 off the pace. You're a tenth off the pace in sector 1. Sector 1 time's okay.
Well done. Magic's got it back there. Pole position. Well done, buddy.
Well done, mate.
Detective just couldn't get that 12 again. He needed it to get pole by the looks of that.
Well done, guys.
That's the end of the session. P6.
We've missed
forgot to turn
Lou.
I think
Yeah,
he
he dropped out.
disconnected.
I think she dropped out.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I found 7 tenths from each session. I don't know where I got it from.
All right, guys. So it's the same as last time. We asked Magic now which side that he wants to take for the rolling start, if the left or the right.
I'll take the left.
Okay, so it's going to be the same as last time, guys. The first race, so all the odd numbers will be on the left-hand side, and the evens on the right. We'll try and form up again, just as we're coming in off the back straight there for the 2x2. So we're all settled. But you've got 2 minutes now, guys, to ready up. So same deal for this rolling start. There's no overtaking until the start-finish line. It was a fairly good start. There was, I think, a little bit of backing up, but we all did pretty well there. Used common sense, so we got away pretty cleanly. So let's just do that again, guys. So obviously at the green it is go, so the leader's got to be mindful of that. As soon as it's green, he's got to get going. Maybe a pit strategy, guys, just for damage only if you need it. Obviously there's no mandatory stop, but you may need to find that if you do get any damage like I did, you may have to visit the pit lane, but I'll leave that up to you.
do you know if I've never noticed, does the fuel go down in the side of the lap, or does it start going down when the race starts? Not really noticed.
In the formation, it does use fuel. So you're consuming fuel as soon as we get going.
Got the turning wheel on, Woody, after getting all my computer fixed. So had to back out and come back in. I got one lap.
Oh well, coming from 8th, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
20
One of
minutes.
One of those nights.
Okay, 30 seconds, guys. Let's start readying up. There's a few of us still need to. We're just waiting now, Cuckoo and Magic. Again, Magic, whenever you're ready, mate. You've got the lead of this race, so there is 17 seconds.
V6, heads up, get ready.
Seeing out if there's any issues on the jumping onto the grid here on the track. Looks like we're all good, guys. So just stay on the track. Try not to, as we say, run off the track, out of position. Remember, push the pass does not come in until the end of the first lap. Completion of the first lap. And just to remind people, if they were daydreaming when I mentioned it, all the odd numbers will be on the left and the evens will be on the right. We'll do that as we come into the final 2 left corners after the back straight. The odds will be on the left, the evens will be on the right.
Chaco just getting he was jumping around a lot, quality.
Oh, was he? Oh, that's unfortunate. It hasn't been the night for internet in the lobby at the moment. Okay, be prepared, guys.
Let's go.
Whoa, Woody.
Yeah, I know.
lap was at 1:15.01. That's your best lap in the session. Sector 3 is 0.9 off the pace. The guy behind has just done a 1:14.02.
Hey, what I did cuckoo.
Yeah, these tyres are cooking.
Yeah, mine are cooking too. Better than last race.
Whew, good race, boys.
Oh, that was a mare.
Well done, everyone. Couple still finishing. All right, well done, Magic.
Nice work, mate.
Yep.
Good win, good win.
Little bit of everything there. Well done to Cuckoo on his drive back from the drive-through, and Dado from what was it, 8th to 4th. Well done to that, and Brock Harvey from 7th to 5th.
Well done, lads.
Apologies if anyone else had some good positional gains, but I think we all did pretty well.
I think Dado and I were within like a 1,000th of a second every lap then of each other.
Really?
Yeah, like we were so close.
I thought that was the last lap, so I like sent it real deep to try and get close to you for the second last corner, and then looped it, and then I crossed the line like, oh thank fuck that's over. I was like, oh shit, there's another lap.
Don't worry, I was worried about you. I was watching. I went, oh no.
I would have waited if I knew, but yeah.
Oh, good.
So I had to
1
boost for the
minute.
next lap.
1 minute 12.664 from Detective. Well done. Fastest lap.
I don't know how you can do that with tyres that hot.
Yeah, yeah, good. I'm glad it wasn't just me going off the yellow the whole race for my tyres there.
Yeah, mine are all red. Yeah, they another lazy slow spin at the bottom of the bowl there. It's just like, what's going on?
Yeah, so that took you out of contention, didn't it, that one? But yeah, awesome racing, guys. Again, well, I'll get the results up later on tonight. They'll be provisional, obviously. If there's any reports that we need to have a look at, just having a look at that. There's already one in there by our mate at Majako. So we'll have a little look, Majako, at anything there. But we'll got the ANZCRL GTL Interclub Battle coming up in a couple of weeks at Virginia International Raceway. So you might have seen in our channel, we've got the Interclub little channel.
Yep.
If anyone would like to represent ANZCRL, we'd love to have you. It's a good little turnout. There's hopefully get about 28 cars on the grid. May not quite get that number, but each league between us, we field maximum 14 drivers, and we split them up to 7 drivers per car of those GT Open. So there's a Ultima and the Ginetta car. So the Ginetta car is a little bit more easier and forgiving, good for the not so experienced drivers, and also good for experienced drivers to get the most out of it. And then the Ultima is just an absolute beast, but it can be hard to control. It's very nimble. I think it's very short wheelbase, so rotates on a dime. So a bit more control's needed for that car. So yeah, hopefully we can get a little bit more than what we did at the Le Mans race. I think we only fielded 11 cars or 10 cars, so we only had 10 scoring drivers across the board. GTL reduced their scoring numbers to the top 10 that they finished as well. So we'll see how we go, guys. So please hit that channel up if you're interested. Let us know. I'll get more active with it, with the details this week. We're just finalising that with GTL this week. So hopefully in the first half of the week, we'll have the full details for both leagues.
I've already booked it in my diary, Woody.
Good to hear.
Sweet. Thanks, Woody.
No worries. Appreciate everyone's attendance, and we look forward to next week when we go to 2 30-minute races. There's no mandatory stops for the 30-minute races, but obviously a bit longer races, and they all score the feature race points, and that will be at Cascavel, a nice little flowing circuit. So it should be a good round.
Well, that'll test the tyre life.
Oh yeah,
True.
the lefts will get a punish, I believe.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
What?
A track.
Ah,
Oh, it's awesome, but it's
yeah, we did that a while back with the different model stock car, I think.
Yeah.
224 or something.
Okay.
I think I beat Gunnar in that race by 0.00001 something.
That's all you got to do, Cuckoo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Gunnar will be back next week. He was just working this weekend, so unfortunately couldn't make it. So it'd be good to have him back.
I think he's a bit patchy with work.
Yeah. But yeah, it's been a good night, guys. Hopefully you're learning a little bit more with these cars. They're a little different, bit of a beast to drive, but yeah, if we can try and wrangle just a few more drivers on the grid, I think that'll make the racing that little bit more fun across right through the field. But looking at those gaps, we had some little battles between everyone in that race, so that was nice and healthy.
Yeah, like that. No, I wasn't. Yeah.
I put that track down to like a Simmons Plains. You know, you got that first chicane, that little chicane, like they got at Simmons Plains, a hairpin and stuff, and yeah, couple of straights, and that's about it.
I'll be honest, I quite like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah.
Once you get your teeth into it, you can really gain and lose a lot of time. But if you get every section right, you're looking good.
Yeah, and these cars are good fun as well.
Both.
Yeah, good to hear. All right, guys, I'm going to love yous and leave yous, and I'll compile those results up and have it up probably in the next 40 minutes or so. But other than that, have a good night. And
Thanks, Woody.
just before I go, GTL are running a practice night tomorrow for that interclub battle. So if anyone can make tomorrow night at 8 p.m. New South Wales time, please jump on GTL Discord and join in. There are going to be 2 20-minute races, one in the Genetta first, I think, and then the Ultima to finish the night. So it'd be worthwhile if you're thinking about the Interclub to come over, and if you're free, and give both those cars a go in Enga.
Unfortunately, I won't be there tomorrow night.
That's okay. We'll see whoever's there, because I'll be there.
Well, thanks, Woody.
Thank you.
Cheers, Woody.
Oh yeah. Cheers, guys.
Thanks, guys.
See you next week.
See you.
fucking more. Witness despair and accomplice. Witness despair, lethargic, unconscious, no brows bowed in question, complacent, completing their tasks. No questions asked. Consider this critic a cretin, resting on laurels completely invented. Word acrobatics performed with both harness and net. I'm so full of shit. But I will remain till this self-awareness fades, till I defeat the purpose served by this soapbox that you made. That you made. Hope, perseverance, a vision, some doubt. Green ink, a 2-6, a bad case of big mouth, a sum of our parts, and I've never laughed harder. A song in our hearts, and I've never laughed harder. It don't really matter, 'cause nothing's ever felt as right as this. By the way, I stole this rip. Does that laugh and play? Ignore the message we convey. It seems we're only here to entertain. A rebellion cuts a fit. I refuse to be the soundtrack to it. We entertain, we still need